Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Alexandrus, guys. You already know me and you also already know Sonic Labs if you watch my channel. So in today's video, guys, we will talk about Sonic's speed, why it is so fast and why developers also love it, guys. Before we start with the video, as always, I need to let you know that I'm not a financial advisor. You should always do your own research and you should always do your own due diligence because I don't take any responsibility for your actions. And with that being said, we can dive right into it, guys. So you've probably heard that Sonic is the fastest EVM chain out there, especially if you watched my last video. They are boasting over 400,000 transactions per second. But what does that actually mean, you may ask? And more importantly, why are devs suddenly paying attention to this chain? So today, guys, we are diving into the tech and the tooling. So whether we are a builder or just, blockchain curious, this one is for you. This one is for everyone. You can learn something about this chain and maybe it will kind of help you deciding whether you want to jump in onto Sonic as a builder or as an investor. So I hope that it will be cool for you guys. Recording this late at night, by the way, to be fair, and the market never sleeps, obviously. There is some weird pump occurring right now. So yeah, I'm really curious to see what is going on. Definitely gonna be checking out X after making the video, guys. But yeah, Sonic is also pumping a little bit, so it's nice to see. It is also at a very good entry price. It's ranked 54th, as you can see, at 48 cents, with 1.4 billion market cap, which is actually pretty crazy because they reached this incredibly fast, so the growth is definitely huge and the community support is also definitely huge, but still nonetheless I would consider this a nice entry point because it definitely has way more potential than that, especially with the things that they are offering and the technology behind it. It's also really nice and easy to build, but obviously, guys, we will talk about this right now. So let's start with this speed, okay, because as I said, it is boasting over 400,000 transactions, right? So Bitcoin, to compare it, averages 7 TPS, which is transactions per second basically. Ethereum is 15 to 30 and Solana can spike up to a few thousand. But Sonic, guys, Sonic has a consistent 400,000 TPS fully tested, so that's 100 times more than most chains. And to put it into a perspective and to kind of put it in simple words, it's basically essentially instant, right? It takes less than a second for a transaction to confirm, so I would call it instant, but obviously instant is 0 seconds and this is like 0, like milliseconds literally. So yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So what is the secret, you may ask? The secret is parallel execution, guys. Most blockchains process transactions one at a time, like a single lane road, okay? So Sonic splits the traffic across multiple lanes at once using a high-performance virtual machine to execute things in parallel. And again, to put it in simple words, it's something like a highway with freaking 15 lanes like they have in UAE or China, for example. So that's why it is so fast. It's absolutely crazy, right? And also, guys, because of that, the finality is near instant. It's less than a second, as I said, and that means there is no pending stress. Your transaction is done, locked, confirmed. Many of us, including me, went through stress with other blockchains where you had to make a payment for something with crypto, for example, or you had to send some funds to your friend because he wanted to breach something or like utilize some arbitrage opportunity or just execute a trade, and the transactions could get stuck for 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'm saying, about Ethereum, for example, but Bitcoin, I experienced like my longest wait was like 5 hours, I think, if not longer. It was quite a while ago, but yeah. So here you don't have this stress because it is simply impossible that it is pending, because everything happens near to instantly, which is absolutely great. So let's pull up the chart and let me talk about the developers and why developers really love Sonic and Sonic Labs, guys. So the speed is great, but what makes Sonic actually accessible with its EVM compatibility? So that means Ethereum developers can use all the same tools they already know, like Solidity, Viper, Remix, Hardhat, MetaMask, and all the tools. And that's great because you know, if you build, for example, on other blockchain, then if you want to adapt and switch to Sonic, then you will be easily able to do it as well with your favorite tools, which is great success, guys. Obviously, they have a whole section, they have a whole documentation. If you go to docs here, and there is a whole tutorial sort of how to build on Sonic. Maybe not like tutorial, but it's basically it has all the informations you need to get started, and if you are a builder, then you definitely will know how to get started anyway. So yeah, just wanted to point that out, okay? So obviously, guys, if you already built something on Ethereum, as I said, or Polygon or Binance Smart Chain, you can deploy to Sonic with almost no changes, right? And with a huge ecosystem fund and Andre Cronje, one of DeFi's OGs, actively involved, there is a ton of support for new projects as well, which is great. And you can also explore those in the dashboard. You can also stake. There is a lot of great things here. If you go to apps, you can check out apps that are built here. They are not affiliated, they are not endorsed by Sonic Labs, so this is something that people build, and you can go ahead and test them out. I mean, one of the most popular ones I would say is Curve, for example. Probably many of you know this one. So yeah, that's how it looks like, and there is still a lot of room to grow. I also know the Beefy Finance one. Safe, yeah, so there is a bunch of projects that I already know, but definitely people are building on Sonic, and I mean, you know, I mean, I kind of explained you why they built already, because it is really fast, it is easy to adapt, and all the great things that developers are looking for are in Sonic Labs, guys. So to, you know, summarize it, to sum it up, guys, Sonic is Ethereum's brain in Solana's body, okay? So if you are a builder, it's one of the easiest and fastest environments to launch in. And if you are a user, then you will feel the difference right away. For example, by interacting with those applications, obviously, guys. So, you know, this is definitely cool. You can drop your project ideas in the comments, like what you would want to see built on Sonic, or maybe you have your own idea for some DeFi or other type of projects for some GameFi or something. You can definitely let me know in the comment section. I will be more than down to read your thoughts, because I always like to do it and I always like to interact with you guys. I also wanted to invite you to their social medias, including their Telegram, including their X, which is very active. They are also hosting many events, as you can see, including this one in Vienna, Austria. So if you want, you can participate as well. I believe they still have tickets, so it's great. And also join their subreddit if you are a Reddit user. Then there is also a lot of information here. They are constantly posting pretty much everywhere, so if you want to be updated with all the things happening within ecosystem, then definitely follow the social medias, guys, so you won't miss out on anything important. And with that being said, we will be wrapping up this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are somehow not subscribed already, and see you guys in the next videos coming out soon.